coming to you with a video to show you how to do a Picasso-style abstract face portrait. Now, I'm not asking you to make a portrait of you, but that we're just going to have a little bit of fun with some folding of the paper, drawing of lines, and then making a fun little face. So, Pablo Picasso was a Spanish artist. He was born in 1881 and he died in 1973. And he had many different styles that he worked in, but one of the ones that we're kind of looking at to do this abstract thing is called Cubism. And he was one that loved working in the Cubism, and he did one of the most famous paintings he did was the three musicians, and we even have a little poster of this hanging up in the art room, if you remember. Another little thing that you might remember, 4th grade especially, is, and 5th grade you would have done it last year, was when we did the Weeping Woman. And we did a project on that where you kind of had to draw half the face and then like use cutout papers. Well, all we're going to do today is we're going to use a sheet of paper and we're going to make 5 folds. Now, we're not just going to fold our paper like in half and then in half again. What we're going to do is to kind of make uneven folds so that we are creating sections on our paper. So what you want to do is take your paper, lay it flat on the table, and just kind of fold it up a little bit uneven so that it's not meeting on either side. And just create a fold. So there's one. And then go ahead and take it from the other side and create another fold. That's 2. We want to do one more that's just kind of a little bit off from that. That's 3 folds. Then you want to turn your paper and instead of folding from the same edges, use like the opposite edge. So just kind of fold like the corner in a little bit uneven. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need one more, which would be 5. Now you probably can't see my fold marks, but what we're going to do now is take a ruler and draw in those fold marks. So since you did 5 folds, you should have 5 lines drawn. Now I do suggest using a Sharpie, but if you don't have a Sharpie, it's okay. Use your pencil, write hard, use a black crayon, use whatever type of marker that you have. A black ink pen would work. That's 2, 3, 4, and our 5th one. Now it's not actually making 5 sections on your paper like I said, but it's just dividing it up into sections. Now the fun part is you kind of take your paper and you want to turn it and rotate it and just kind of look at it until you kind of begin to see sort of a face coming out at you. Now it may not be a traditional face. So when I send this to you, I'm going to put in a little paper that has some Cubism facial features so that you can kind of look at that. But what I suggest is kind of looking at the shapes on your paper and then kind of deciding how you would like to draw a face. So there's a couple different ways to do that. You can use the lines to kind of decide, okay, here's where my eye is going to go. Right? And then maybe you go down here and you can see where the chin might be and the mouth is going to be. So maybe I'm going to add my mouth in there. Now it's not necessarily that you're staying within those lines, but that you're adding to them. And you can add things in the middle even. So maybe my nose kind of comes down. The other eye will be over here, maybe a little lopsided, a little bit off-center. That's okay since we're working abstractly. And you can kind of begin to see how there's a face coming out at you. Now when you get ready to put color into it, you want to do different, kind of like opposite colors on there and make it as colorful as you possibly can. That's going to keep with the theme of being abstract. Now, for those of you that don't really like to draw, I have another cool little option that you could do in order to make your faces. And that is using numbers. You're good with numbers, then maybe that's the way to draw your face. Think about those numbers and how you can use them within these little sections to make an actual face. So we're going to start with little number 8. kind of in the middle. Don't follow me yet, don't get all worried. We're gonna have a little eye put up here for number 4. And then we're gonna use the number 3 to make the eyebrow. Maybe your mouth is gonna be made with 2 numbers. So we have an open mouth. So what I'm trying to show you is that you can use kind of weird shaped lines and different things to make your abstract face. All right, I can't wait to see what you do with these. And if you have any questions, be sure to email me and let me know. I'll try to help you the very best that I can. But remember, this is not about stressing. This is about having a little break from screen time and a little bit of fun. Have fun creating. Bye.